Oke bos, oke guys, assalamualaikum guys. Kita main eFOOTBALL PlayStation ya. Kita main event dulu guys. Siapa tahu langsung menang ya. HD, hi boss, how are you boss? Do you want to play friendly match boss? As usual boss, create a room boss ya.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces of course have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. Followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
Bah.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Wih.
A searching ball that into space. That's been cut out, well played. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it will be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to RABU. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Okay, interesting. Oh, that's a nice ball. It's a goal kick. Yamal. Good ball over the top.
Aduh, Jamal.
Lewandowski. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Nggak maju Jamal.
That's a good ball out wide.
Aduh.
And here's Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann!
Griezmann really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Messi.
Wih.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Kejam guys. Kejam. Yuk Barcelona. Sama-sama Barcelona nih.
Modric plays a delicate ball. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. He won't be happy with that one. Griezmann looks to get on the end of this. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Pedri. Can he spark a counter here?
Waduh, kok kesana ya?
Gently done. And he was quick to react. Koundé. And it's Messi. Busquets. Over to the left. Rafinha.
Kalah guys. Bah. Pedri ya.
Neatly clipped into space. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there.
Jamal.
The party overly willing to compromise. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Kok selalu kena blok ya?
And he'll shoot here. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Balde. He's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Dilanggar terus Jamal.
He is through here.
Aduh.
Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Al Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. And he's been shifted off it. Knocks it out wide. Played it early. Nice interception, well timed. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Ended up in no man's land.
Situ ya.
Bellingham. It's a decent clearance. Yamal. Lewandowski. And Koundé. Played into space out wide. It's a good foot in there.
Kena blok terus bola ya.
De Jong. And he's taking no chances there. Pedri.
Habis.
There is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Cleared away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Griezmann! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Balde. Oh, that was vital. Yamal. Lewandowski. De Jong. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Lewandowski.
Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. Busquets. There's the crossfield ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is just off target. Just about up to the hour now. That pass has been well intercepted. Rafinha going face to face with his great rival.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi is behind this one.
Aduh,
Messi!
kok berhenti di situ dia?
Good spot, he's seen the run. Yamal. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Valde. And a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Messi plays it short. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up,
Messi
Peter.
udah capek. Siapa ya? Maradona aja ya. Biskuit kok capek juga biskuit ini guys. Ferran Torres ya. Kanan.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal 10,
time for changes.
Okay.
Both sides,
el
actually.
dorsal 5, Sergio Busquets. El dorsal 19, serán
Modric.
sustituidos por
No, he's just
el
misjudged
dorsal
that one.
9, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 14. Se va a
Kunde.
llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the time.
And that should get the job done.
Aduh.
And it's Lewandowski. Pass somewhat off target. Balde. Maradona. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to dink it through. Christensen. Ferran Torres. And here's Lewandowski. That is good alertness. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong. Shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Lovely feet. Balde receives it in a good position here.
Up. Aduh, tak ada yang kena.
He's not got
Apa ya?
that quite right. Fires from distance.
Oh, itu ya, kepencet ya.
Balde calmly anticipates. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Christensen gets it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He could be in here. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha.
Aduh.
That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Tambahan waktu ya.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Kok
A
enak
brief
guys.
breather and then extra time.
Aduh, tengah siapa ya? PS full player ya, aduh full player semua guys. Aduh, Sufati tidak bisa ya. HD, do you want to have soccer battle with Jeju Soccer? Create room, boss, as usual, boss.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 4.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Bah, kirim ke sana lagi guys.
Valde. Oh, nice touch. It's gone out for a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. Maradona. Now it's Lewandowski.
Waduh.
Well, that's well seen too. And here's Lewandowski. And he's there to get it away. Balde. It's Pedri. That's a shade optimistic. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Hey,
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Fermin. De Jong. Oh, nicely intercepted.
bah,
Balde.
bah kok diam aja deh guys.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Could move up a gear here.
Bah,
We've reached the midway point in extra time. And you have to accept the penalties are now a realistic possibility. You hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. And we are already back underway. 105 minutes of football, and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. That's an excellent interception. Gavi. And it's Lewandowski.
Ish.
Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Araujo deals with that comfortably. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Lovely passing, lovely. Maradona!
Aduh, Maradona.
Balde. Gently done. Pinches it off him.
Kemana itu
You
guys?
wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Gavi. Modric gets across to intercept that.
Mantap ini guys.
Gavi. That has been slung wide.
footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Aduh, penalti guys.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, and at least they both had a go at winning it in extra time. It's often the opposite.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. And you can almost hear a pin drop. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he has done his bit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Lewandowski is the next to run the gauntlet. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This to double their advantage. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. 2 to the good. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Maradona is the third man to step forward.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
The margin of error is 0. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Femi is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders they have to be. Won it!
Tumben menang penalti ya, bisa kalah terus guys.
Celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Wih,
From the
dapat
manager's
kontrak bintang
perspective,
guys.
Peter, I don't...
HD, where is your room, boss? Dapat uang guys, 50 koin ya, lumayan ya untuk tabungan hari tua guys. Tuh, AI juga belum ya. Oke. Boh, kok berubah guys. HD room number ya. Oke bos. Friend match 22281809. JUO. Oke bos. Bape. Nuno Mendes, Vitor Baya ya, Neymar, Bush, 4 strikers, 3 center backs. Okay.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beck.
Wih,
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And we have in front of us this gloriously...
masuk Mbappe guys.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw
Mbappe
nothing
in 2
coming. They
minutes.
just didn't anticipate. On heels rather
First 2
than toes.
minutes Mbappe goals ya.
Well, we've seen the hunger
Mbappe's
to win
goal,
it back and the
guys.
focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And the pass is intercepted.
Bah.
He's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot!
Push.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Perez.
Eh,
Good strength.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
Can he finish?
why?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting
Why
match.
deh?
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Stood up well to him there.
Waduh.
Kimmich. Now it's Kimmich. He's in space and looking for options. Messi's
Hap.
decent hit.
Waduh. Kena
It's a
guys.
decent clearance. There's the shot. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. Now it's Kimmich. Has a goal.
Duh.
He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, that's a key interception. And he cuts out the supply. Perez is onto it in a flash.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these
Bah.
positions.
Messi kok tak maju.
Not the most accurate pass. Vieira.
Bah, itu miripnya.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball's gone astray. No, that's been intercepted. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he put it away?
Wish.
It's in!
Neymar, Mr. Black. Bos, meta update sekarang kok makin hancur, full speed, full press, jadi tambah susah menang.
That looks like a preconceived
Sabar,
plan. Win the ball
bos.
and then unleash.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very
Tidak
different
usah
game
pikirin
now. The
meta-meta
command
lah bos,
has been
kita main
established.
aja bos, enjoy ya. Menang kalah biasa bos.
Perez, Messi.
Oh,
Pada
that's such a
mikirin
good
meta
run.
bos ya.
More of that,
Yang
please.
buat gamenya Konami bos. Kita bisa apa
Wasn't the greatest
bos?
of balls.
Kita enjoy aja lah bos ya.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar. Shot a goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Perez.
Head.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Perez. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Head. Head. Tuh.
Can he latch onto this? Neymar.
Buh. Kenapa selalu mepet ke garis ya kalau umpan gitu ya?
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nih.
And that has put paid to that.
Gitu sih.
Neymar looking to run onto it. Now there's a Mbappe!
Whoosh.
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Head.
Gets big!
Udah masuk.
There's the
Isi.
end of the first half. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted.
And now,
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0.
Oke. Just lagi bos.
Here we go again.
Nih. Udah gerak ya.
No, again there's no way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. He's got tools. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Bah, kok kesana ngirimnya ya?
Good looking ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very nicely done. Perez.
Ya, kok diem dia, guys?
Face to face with his great rival. Now who's going to be first to this? And the shots. He's had a shot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And it's Perez. It's Perez!
Ooh.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi.
Hat.
Arsenal with another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. Up for a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's found Neymar!
Kenapa kok dimajukan kipernya, guys?
And surely that settles it. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Loh,
It's just beyond his reach.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
push.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pinches it off him. It's a good run down the right. Oh, easy
Messi.
pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Neymar. Kimmich picks it up out wide. Great
Bantu.
defending, strong and determined. It's Neymar!
Masuk guys ini.
He scores! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Kok bisa Neymar ya?
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every
Eh.
single time he's been in
Kok
possession,
mundur
he's looked a threat.
lagi Messi?
It's become a case of
Eh.
men against boys.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He has found a way through. Perez could try cutting in. This one!
Masuk guys.
And it is becoming almost too painful
Tendangan
to watch.
pisang ya.
Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Perez, he's shifting through the gears here. Goes in for the
Wah.
header.
Kenapa Mbappe guys?
Oh, almost a sixth.
Kenapa Mbappe guys?
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 34.
Oh, kita mau ganti pemain nih.
On the field. Number 9.
And they're quick to get it back.
Number 18.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Now it's Perez. Perez!
Wih, masuk lagi Perez guys.
And this is getting ridiculous.
Masuk
Borderline
lagi
crazy.
Perez.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations.
Mr. Black shooting placing tombol apa bos? Itu ya, apa namanya? R1 ya. R1 sama kotak bos. Sama arahnya diarahkan bos ya. Kasihan Mbappe guys, nggak cetak gol guys. Jembak cukup dulu jembak ya. Aduh, kita gak punya Serginho guys. Stoni lah main lah.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Boy.
5 minutes left on the clock. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pires gets into some space.
Hup.
Big header!
Boy.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bah.
Oh, terrible pass. And he's away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bah.
That's a throw.
Kenapa guys? Wes. Wey.
And again.
Wey.
And yes, it's there.
Bobolan juga kita guys.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bah.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. It is being
Kuat
shifted off
banget
it.
ya guys.
Ljungberg. And we're done. Arsenal
Okay, boss.
really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Just a quick
Any reflections
request
on what
today
you've
for
seen,
everybody
Jim?
to please
I think we
kindly
just saw a
remove any
team
cars
winning
parked on the
by
road
playing to their
outside the
strengths.
stadium.
There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Oke, ada yang mabar? Belum ada ya. HD, thank you bos. You're welcome bos. Bos HD from Korean ya. From Korea bos. Kita lanjut dulu main. Masih divisi 3 guys, berat guys. Lawan siapa guys? Bayern Munchen. Haaland guys. Oke. Ngeri banget guys, menyebar ya. Pemainnya menyebar guys. Darren Fletcher, David Simon ya. Apakah bisa menang kita guys?
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears,
guys,
proud
serius
renditions
guys,
of hymns
konsentrasi ya.
and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Kenapa dia kok diam guys?
So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more.
Kirain dia exit guys.
The action has already started. Now it's Torres. Opts for safety.
Yes.
Read neatly.
Up. Aduh.
Now it's Mbappe. Vieira wins the duel this time. And it's Perez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his...
Decent hit! Oh, it's fallen loose!
Tak masuk tu guys.
Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Danielson finds himself offside. And it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Kok tak maju ya?
De Bruyne. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, played right into his big chance. It's loose,
hampir
and there's a
kebobolan.
race for the ball. That is good pressure. Struck first time.
Ngeri banget guys.
And for sure, that was not one of
Mami
his
zo
best.
coming, boss
Look,
Scott.
it was
Create
achievable,
room, boss ya,
Peter, but
create room,
it needed
boss.
its best.
Adams is there, and he can pick it up. Perez. Costa Corta. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Kemana ya?
A glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Fletcher. And the shot!
Oh,
he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Mbappe. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Pinches it off him. Dixon. Ljungberg. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good taking. Oh, he's been caught napping. No foul, says the referee.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are
Eh.
very audible.
Kok jadi bingung kita ya pemain?
Ljungberg. Dixon. Vieira. Now it's Perez. And it's Messi. Ronaldo spots it and intercepts. Bayern Munich upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Aduh, kok ke situ ngirimnya ya?
Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Beckham concedes a free kick for that. Beckenbauer and Dixon. Beckenbauer spread out to the left. Perez. That was good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi!
Buh.
That was mighty close.
Weh.
Good ball over the top. Messi. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Who's looking wide. And cuts
Buh.
out the supply. Can he latch on to this? And it's De Bruyne. Darren Fletcher. Here's Ljungberg. And that looks a decent ball. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Ronaldo calmly anticipates. Deep into stoppage time. Kimmich.
Beh.
That is good strength.
Matu.
And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Belletti. And he's managed to get free. He rises!
Masuk.
Goal!
Torres.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that
Minum
to
dulu
his
ya.
game. But that sort of
Kita minum juga,
dynamism
guys.
is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Arsenal clearly executed that with
Superb,
considerable
katanya.
confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Weh. Beh.
It'll be a throw-in. And it's Messi.
Aduh.
That's been cut out, well played. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Perez.
Up.
Terrific header!
Aduh, eman ya.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Beckenbauer. Dixon. Ljungberg. It's Kimmich. That has been cut short.
Arsenal really are responding in the right manner. Now they're looking focused and motivated. That dugout has had some...
Oh, what a mistake! Belletti. He can run onto that. He has found a way through.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Mbappe, and he's away. Mbappe!
So deh.
He scores! Bayern Munich are all square. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Jadi males itu ya.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Wah, kok ke
That was
situ?
never going to make it. De Bruyne. He's in plenty of space here. Costa Curta. Messi. And he goes cross-field.
Tuh.
Darren Fletcher. De Bruyne. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Torres.
Mana guys?
Will play through for the wide man.
Aduh, kok Messi?
Beckham. De Nielsen. And it's Beckham. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Mana guys? Gimana? Udah menang.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Beckham. Number 17, De Bruyne.
Beckenbauer.
Number 4, Adam.
Haaland.
Number 35,
Neymar.
number 9, Mbappe.
Neymar providing a
Oop.
finish.
Eh!
Number 33,
De Ligt gets it away.
number 10, Messi.
Beckenbauer gets across to
Number
intercept
13,
that.
Ruben Diaz. Number
Played into
5,
space out wide.
Matthijs de Ligt.
Oh, kok.
Number
Arsenal
7,
showing a good level of
Ah.
intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar in acres of space out wide.
Aduh.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mana nih guys?
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And Beckham!
Beckham guys, golazo guys.
Beckham! Another picture postcard goal!
Ngeri banget.
Laser
Terarah dari
Well,
Beckham,
we've seen the
guys.
hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Eh,
Arsenal take the lead.
pelanggaran.
Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ljungberg,
Eh,
well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira can get it clear.
Tih, kok jadi
Great
langsung?
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Masa?
It's in! 10 minutes,
Kok
and
jadi
we're all
lemas
square
ya
again.
pemain kita ya?
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Sedih banget guys ya.
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
And a quick announcement.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Mamizu Gaming Code bos, create room bos ya. Kenapa dia tanya-tanya code ya? Menang cuma sekali ya. White Star Dieback. Peringkatnya 83.000 ya. Mamizu Gaming bos, create room bos ya. Ini kok jadi aneh guys, nagi-nagi code. Kante. Shevchenko, Lukaku, Tony Adam ya. Kita belum punya Tony Adam ya.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very
Standar
visible
Olimpiade
that there
ini
is
ya.
much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbis, a mighty venue befitting that status. The action has already started. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Bah, kok nggak pas ya ngumpan gitu ya.
Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pedri. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance here to counter. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer,
Bah.
Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy.
Shevchenko! Pedri gets flagged offside.
Tiang guys. Kelal bang, cara main cup eFootball 25 gimana? Waduh, cup yang mana bos? Kan mainnya paling event sama Dream Team aja nih bos.
Bastoni.
Yang mana cup bos ya? Kayaknya yang menu paling
noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
menu paling kanan itu ya.
Abiati will lay claim to that.
Kelal cup sama teman bang. Oh yang mana tuh? Belum pernah coba kita guys. Kayaknya ada menu baru ya.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Lukaku. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Nablok
If
terus
only
sih.
the pass could have completed its journey.
Lukaku looking for options for movement. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Bah.
Palmer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ljungberg.
Aduh.
Rodri.
Bah.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Abiati catches it safely. Kimmich.
Kok ramai banget deh ya.
Beckenbauer. To Messi. Ljungberg. Dixon. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Perez.
Waduh. Aduh.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Shevchenko. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that has been clubbed away.
Jadi panik kita guys. Kenapa ada burung? Buh.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Adams. Alexander-Arnold. Van Bouten with the clearance. Fernando Torres. Now it's Perez. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through.
เมื่อเธอ
Brilliant interception. De Bruyne. Saka. For De Bruyne. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Vieira.
บุช
Messi. Now that looks a decent ball.
อาโด
Spread neatly.
Banyak. Babak pertama nih ya. Mungkin udah babak kedua guys.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass somewhat off target. Fernando Torres. Perez. He has found the way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Tak tepat semua umpannya.
And it's Perez.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Shevchenko chasing after it. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold tries to dink it through. And the shot!
Lah kakak
And it
guys.
is right on
Aduh,
half-time.
ngeri banget lah kakak yang untung
We needed
finishingnya
reminding,
kacau.
no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have
Wait,
been
hey.
in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than
Aduh,
later.
kok situ ngirimnya ya? Oke, jumpat.
Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Kimmich.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
Palmer. Oh, delightful ball. And Shevchenko! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
The most accurate pass. Clips it so gently. Palmer! Well, there's the clearance. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That is a great flick out. Ljungberg. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Oh, that's a key interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? And another try! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Kacau, kacau.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game.
He's through and all alone!
Beh,
Oh, and the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
bah.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them
Awesome,
always
man.
thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
The shot at goal!
Wah, kalau kita tak masuk, guys.
De Bruyne,
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's De Bruyne. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Haaland.
Aduh,
Oh,
ada
he'd have done
salah.
well to reach that. He's looking for the runner here. Now that's well seen too.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Shevchenko. Now it's Lukaku. Referee has just said play on. Haaland. No surprise at all, but this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And it's De Bruyne. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's De Bruyne. And that has put paid to that.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Great hit!
Waduh.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Wah,
And that's been intercepted. Great chance! Lacking in accuracy.
No time do Botafogo. Camisa
Botafogo
14,
choosing to make the first change.
18, Camisa 15, camisa 66,
Rice.
camisa 13, deixando
Hakimi.
o campo para a entrada de camisa 10,
Dixon.
camisa 11, camisa 19, camisa 5.
Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
3 minutos de
Bellingham.
acréscimo.
And the finish!
Puh.
They've done it!
masuk lagi tu, guys.
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is
Kali set
utopian.
langsung masuk
Look,
ya
there just
kita.
wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine.
And time is up. Arsenal cannot spin this
Kenapa
any other
dia
way.
dia?
They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Aduh. Kita nendang-nendang nggak masuk. Dah ini ya. Lawan kita sekali nendang langsung gol, guys. Livakovic, Bapi jadi playmaker ya. Kelauan guys.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've... Mbappe! Now it's Torres.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
It does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive
Hey.
the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Climbs up!
Hey.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Aduh,
Really
kalau
looked
gitu
sharp there,
kenapa
didn't he?
ya?
That's very well played.
Kena ini terus guys.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. Messi with the short one. And it's Messi. Beckenbauer. And Dixon. Ljungberg.
Puh.
Mbappe. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Skims one in. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
Bagus tuh.
And he's onside. Can he put it away? Goal, Milan!
Aduh, sekali tendang langsung masuk ya.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ljungberg. He's in plenty of space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ljungberg. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That looks a good ball through. It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And now they can clear their lines and claimed it back swiftly. Dixon. Lobbed in behind. Messi!
Waduh. Kena blok kalau gitu ya.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Chance for the header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Fernando Torres. Casemiro. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Pires.
Up.
Only partially clear. Owen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ljungberg. In by Messi. And that should get the job done. Oh, he's burst through. And Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deftly away.
Ada hasilnya, guys.
Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Costa Curta. And it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Messi.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. That's it! Torres! He can get that clear. Now Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ljungberg knocks it out wide. Kimmich has a look inside the box. Bastoni clears it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ljungberg bops him off in and wins back the ball. Casemiro.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Fernando Torres. Vieira, a player of legendary... It's Pires! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pires really must be thinking.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
A quick reminder to
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Perez. Vieira. Bastoni is there and he can get that clear. And that is a little undercooked. Dixon. Pires. Vieira. Owen getting this one clear. Vieira. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big header! And he's there to belt it away. Beckenbauer. It's Kimmich. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho. Foot in. That's good vision. Now it's Mbappe. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's Messi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Messi. And here's Torres. Perez.
Well played and well cleared.
Arsenal have reclaimed it.
Kemana?
Conte. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Bayer has that under control. And here's Owen. Owen! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Kacau nih guys. Kacau kita guys. Kalah terus.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Cole. Perez. Oh, good read. Cole. Scholes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Conte. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Ball played for Conte. And it's Maradona. And it's Conte. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Kante. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Dixon. And Maradona. Dixon. Played towards the other side. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has been knocked clear. Neymar has it in a wide position. Up he goes!
Masuk Maradona.
And he hits the net. There's seen no way back.
Aduh, gol tangan Tuhan ya.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Arsenal surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now.
He's had a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Conte.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Here it's Perez!
Aduh, udah masuk guys.
That's a half-decent try.
Aduh,
That's a little
Pires.
unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And that could set him on his way. He's had a hit! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone.
Mana ya?
Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Nggak pernah menang. Apa ini guys? Gacha dulu ya. Spanish Liga Season Best. Dapat Mbappe, mantap itu guys ya. Tapi kandidatnya seperti biasa 150 ya. Mbappe, Rapinya, Pedri ya. Idolanya cuma 3 itu aja guys, lainnya standar nih guys. Kacau juga ya. Woi, dapat guys. Enggak ya. Ada Marcosa. Marcos Alonso. Fullback finisher. Ini lagi free guys. European Club Season Best. Dapat Hakimi, boleh lah ya. Quartz sekali ya, paling tinggi guys. Bisa kanan bisa kiri deh ya, boleh lah ya. Kayode. Gak dapet guys. Nama juga gratisan ya. Klub International Cup Juni. Ini gratis ini ya. Kandidatnya apa saja nih guys? 11 pemain ya. Wish. Aduh. Musiala lah ya, boleh ya, dapat Musiala ya. Tuh. 97 guys, mohon. Lainnya ada bagus guys. Musiala. Pedro Neto yang lumayan lah ya. Sayap kanan ya guys. Tipenya apa, whole player ya. Sayap kanan tapi whole player guys. Ratingnya A guys. Klub internasional kita milih ya, kita bebasin siapa nih guys. Cavani ya. Beraldo kayaknya ya, paling bagus ya. Build up. Tapi gak terlalu tinggi guys. Ragu ya. Oh iya, pack kayaknya ada yang harus ditebus itu guys. Beckenbauer, aduh long ball counter guys. Position sama quick counter ya. Mana cup itu guys? Ini ya, turnamen ini maksudnya ya, cup ya. Lawan apa ini guys? Lawan komputer apa lawan orang ini guys? Aduh, lawan AI ya. Males kita lawan AI guys. Jalan sekali lagi guys. Udah ngantuk ya, kalah terus. Bukan kalah terus ya, sering imbang ya. Wih, Bayern Munchen. Malu nulis guys sama Batistuta.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Perez has it in a wide position.
Hup.
He's got
Eh.
goal. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can
Selalu
clear their
begitu
lines.
ya.
Nunez in with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Beuh.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Waduh, kasar guys.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. But it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Messi. Played into space out wide. Oh, important interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Eh.
Driving forward, and he welcomes it in. So it is still 0-0. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shapes to shoot! Oh, a very decent attempt. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Bah. Kok bengong nih?
Now it's Batistuta. He's got away. Nunez. Cross from Rafinha. Abiati claims it.
Bah. Masya Allah.
Oh, well cut out.
Itu
No
ya.
margin for error there at all. Kimmich.
Bah. Aduh.
Now it's Darwin. DeMarco. Now it's Darwin.
Bah. Bah.
Great ball if he can get there. Chance!
Thanks.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Ini kita nyerang dulu guys.
And it's Messi. Kimmich. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kimmich. Vieira. Perez.
Eh.
It's going to go a long way. And that's a throw. Bastoni tries to clear. Vieira. Great pressure, plenty of it. Messi! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
White. Perez. Now it's Neymar.
Eh.
Good play on the left-hand side here.
Bisa.
There's the hit! Neymar. Messi.
Baik, tutup guys.
White. Chance to shoot now. He's had a hit.
Aduh, bisa.
Perez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bayern Munich couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Neymar. Now it's Torres. Neymar. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's gone for goal!
Waduh.
Super save by Livakovic. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Costa Curta has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Costa Curta. What a throw in. Played into the middle. Van Balten. And he can get that clear. Now it's Darwin. Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Ball's gone out of play.
Begitu sulit ya.
He is just caressing the ball. Fernando Torres. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Batistuta is carrying after that one.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham apa Rodri? Beckham nih guys, kita menyerang guys. Kita menyerang. Jangan ya, satu harus
Substitution for Arsenal.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Ow!
That should get the job done. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 28, Neymar.
It's an inviting looking ball that.
On the field, number 8.
Yes, kosong.
Can he get away here? He has found the way through.
Number 23, Beckham. Number 25,
For a header! He's dealt Well, to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Arsenal have their third corner. And it's been taken short.
Eh,
Arsenal given another corner. Arsenal get their fourth corner.
itu kayak jalan sendiri pemain kita.
Maradona short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays a delicate ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Beckham.
Eh,
Could move up a gear here. DiMarco. And here's Rafinha. DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's neat. Nunez!
what? Tuh,
White. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mendes wins the duel this time.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And they've got a throw.
sikil bos, kenapa kalau main ini emosian terus? Aduh, jangan emosi bos, itulah harus melatih
That is good
emosi bos
alertness.
ya, kebersihan hati bos ya.
To the flank. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Harus melatih kebersihan hati bos ya.
For a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Itulah motif Konami guys buat game ini guys.
Well, the crowd's impatience
Aduh.
is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Bantu.
And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly. Darwin.
This is the time you need that pace.
White. And he's taking no chances there. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Ow.
Gets big.
Ow.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. You wonder if that's it now, but there
that
may
was a
be one
bail,
more
okay.
opportunity, Peter, for a late
2
steal here.
minutes has been indicated.
Eh,
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
kok sana nguring-nguringnya ya?
And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Kacau guys, imbang terus ya. Tuh, imbang kalah malah guys. Tapi kalau nanti dikasih menang terus guys sama Konami ya. Serabi, nama jajan itu guys. Serabi ya. Tapi kalau di tempat kita namanya bukan serabi ya. Apa ya namanya ya? Lawan yang ngeri banget guys. David Villa, Hendrik, Didier Drogba ya. Aduh, dari cekart guys di belakang guys. Sabar guys ya. Konami melatih membersihkan hati dan jiwa kita guys. Sabar ya. Tuh lama banget guys. Aduh, kok lama banget ya guys. Kenapa kok lama banget bos? Jangan lama-lama bos, sudah ngantuk kita bos. Udah ngantuk tapi lanjut terus ya. Nah udah siap dia? Belum ya? Kayaknya nungguin timer deh guys. Ya guys, terakhir guys, mudah-mudahan menang guys supaya tidur nyenyak ya. Mudah-mudahan menang guys pertandingan terakhir ya.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Serbia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. He gets big! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ljungberg. He's in plenty of space here.
Up.
Big header!
Masuk juga guys. Guys.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aduh, kok ngawur guys.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Dixon. Chooses to go cross-field. And he was
Bantu.
quick to react. Ball is over the line.
Aduh.
And that's definitely not his best. Belletti. And it's Fernando Torres.
Kok offset ya?
And the assistant referee.
Azril, Assalamualaikum
rightly
bang.
gives him
Waalaikumsalam
offside.
bos. Gimana bos?
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Oh.
He's had a hit! Goal! Serbia!
Aduh,
Into
kok
the lead once
mas.
more.
Aneh.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Aneh,
So we
guys.
have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe! Now that... And a header! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Serbia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Balten with the clearance. Oh, that's a key interception.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Drogba, David Villa. Great chance! And it's there!
Aduh, kok mudah banget ya.
Again.
Azril,
Double quick
jadi
time.
antar klub Atletico Botafogo
Well, it would
besok
have
jam
been
2.
hard to
Aduh,
miss.
jam 2 guys,
Yeah, the
masih
goal
bobo
was really
bos.
well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Serbia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. And it's Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, easy pickings there, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he's burst through. Hits one. They've scored. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Boh.
Neatly clipped into space.
Kok yang maju kok Van Buiten ya.
Koke. Koke. Well, played right into his path. Can he finish?
Masuk lagi guys.
It's there!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Wih,
This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Let's a look and place it forward. And the ball's a good one here. Can he finish? He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Played back in. Rafinha. Pedri.
There will be 3 minutes
Serbia
added
finding
time.
their passes. Mbappe. And he's in on goal. Caught offside that time. Dixon. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Messi. And we've reached half-time.
Selin banget ya.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Oke.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And that's an errant pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi, there's the shot! Vieira.
Look, movement creates more options.
Chance for the header!
Masuk guys. Messi.
And the second half is off to a flyer!
Game
A
apa jadinya
lovely
guys?
header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Belletti. Pedri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kimmich does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Aduh.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
David Villa! Really well taken goal. Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Was 71,550.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Aduh, kenapa dia kok lama guys? Kenapa dia kok lama guys?
Substitution for Serbia. Number 10.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hadrian.
Maradona with the short one.
Number 11.
There's the hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bayer tearing after the ball here. Kante stood his ground strong.
Up.
He's got
Eh!
and again.
Eh!
Danger
Aduh.
averted for now. Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Maradona. Now it's Neymar. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Big chance!
Masuk guys.
Oh, taken with style. Right back in the game. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a
Itu
peach.
offset guys.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bantu.
That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Maradona.
Bantu.
Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nice touch. David tries a shot!
Serbia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Now who's going to be first to this? He's picked his way through, flings in across, and reclaimed it in a trice. Turns and goes, it's Maradona!
Aduh.
Substitution for Serbia. Number 22.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is number 13, Ferran Torres.
Maradona moves short. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short.
Eh,
Serbia have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass.
Arsenal have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
waduh.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Eh,
Conte. Maradona. Right, look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He can get that clear, and they're quick to get it back. Costa Curta. Here's Maradona.
There will be
And it's
5 minutes
Conte.
added time.
And here's Haaland.
waduh.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ljungberg pinches it off him.
Aduh.
Short changes him with that pass. Haaland.
Beh,
He's Maradona.
masuk guys.
He's got a goal.
Ini pertandingan apa ini guys, gol sampai 12
And
gol.
he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes...
And time is up.
Aduh.
Magic. What a magical
Apaan
football
ini,
match.
guys?
And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter.
And now,
There were plenty of
please
encouraging
turn towards
spells
the
that
screen for
more
a
should have been
special
made of.
presentation featuring our guest performers
And with that,
today.
it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Oke, kita jumpa dulu guys. Aduh. Oke guys, kita cuma sekian dulu guys. Terima kasih semuanya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bah, tombol itunya stopnya di mana sekarang ya? Oh, di timernya.